Talk to any stockbroker and they'll tell you stocks can increase in value forever. Forever is a long time, especially toward the end. I'm unconvinced stocks can increase in value for another few years, much less forever. As it turns out, I'm not alone. From Business Insider on October 1st, 2025, yes, last week, comes a story titled, Warren Buffett's famed measure of stock valuations has entered danger territory. The story begins with 3 bullet points. First, quote, the Warren Buffett indicator has surged to a level that suggests stocks are overvalued, end quote. Second, quote, this week marks the highest level for the indicator since 2021, end quote. Finally, quote, Buffett has said that when the indicator reaches current levels, quote, within a quote, you are playing with fire, end quotes. Here's the lead. Quote, the Warren Buffett indicator, which measures the stock market's total value against the U.S. economy's GDP, topped 200% this week, end quote. The next 2 paragraphs provide reason for alarm if you have money in the U.S. stock markets. Quote, it's the first time that the valuation gauge has reached these levels since 2021, the only other instance when it's risen that high. At the height of the dot-com bubble in 2000, the measure reached 150%. The indicator at these levels should imply that stock prices are overheated relative to economic fundamentals as investors factor in substantial earnings upside in the coming years that may or may not materialize, end quote. Buffett is a legendary investor and the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. According to the article on Business Insider, he once told Fortune that the metric is, quote, probably the best single measure of where valuations stand at any given moment. When it gives 100%, and especially when it gets to 200%, you are playing with fire, end quote. Who or what is to blame for the runaway train represented by the U.S. stock markets? According to the story at Business Insider, the indicator's record high is a sign of the unbridled bullishness for AI that's driven the market to dizzying heights in recent years. Markets have largely pushed past fears about the broader economy and, quote, have pinned hopes on an AI-driven productivity boom that will mirror the Industrial Revolution or the dawn of the Internet, end quote. The article at Business Insider continues with 3 short paragraphs. Quote, other famed investors are taking notice of the froth. In an appearance on CNBC on Wednesday, Leon Cooperman, the founder of Omega Advisors, invoked Buffett, reading a quote that the Berkshire CEO gave to Fortune in 1999. The quote reads, quote, once a bull market gets underway, and once you reach the point where everybody has made money no matter what system he or she followed, a crowd is attracted into the game that is responding not to interest rates and profits, but simply to the fact that it seems a mistake to be out of stocks, end quotes. Leon Cooperman is then quoted, quote, it's what's going on now, end quote. I'm not a stockbroker. I do not give financial advice. As usual in this space, I report what other people are doing or saying. The information in this post seems relevant to people interested in the macroeconomy.